What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Reckless Fox, in a very interesting spoiler review. And rocking with me today is the man who races and fakes that he's not good at Skullgirls, but we know he's a damn liar. It's X-Force 88. Take it away.
Oh my god! How's it going, everyone? This is X-Force Gamer 88, right here, right now, in this Discord call.
And also we have a special guest. Unfortunately, our guest who was gonna who's gonna rock with us because he saw the movie himself as well. He's taking care of some things, so it's all good. I'll do another version of our review later on. But rocking with us today is a girl who I met on Overwatch, who's actually really damn good as Diva. Some call her Vixen, but we call her CC Animentis. Take it away.
Hello. It's actually really happy to be here. Sorry, English is hard for me. It's actually really fun to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
You actually got me curious. What's your first, what other languages you speak? I'm actually quite curious now.
A little bit of Korean and Spanish, but not so much.
Oh, hell yeah.
I see.
Alright.
I've only known a little bit of what we're going to be discussing, but I'll try to be as helpful as I can.
No, it's all good. So, we are...
As long as you bash on Reckless, you're good to go.
Oh, shut up. So, tonight, we are talking about probably one of the biggest movies to come out this summer, unexpectedly, and probably one of the big topics at hand of Hollywood whitewashing adaptations and stuff. We are talking about Death Note, starring Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers Band, that black guy from Get Out, the one who played Logan, and Willem Dafoe as Ryuk. And yeah, this is a really hot debate right now on whether or not Hollywood is whitewashing, which we all know it's not rocket science.
It's a real sum. And not just that, if they make any adaptation of anime or games, they'll always ruin
video games, books, comic books, you name it. Hollywood has sunk their claws into it and has ripped their spine out, Sub-Zero style.
Well, except Deadpool. Deadpool's good.
Well, yeah, but look what we had to go through. We had to go through X-Men Origins Wolverine to get a proper Deadpool movie. We had to go through X-Men Days of Future Past, and and I'm gonna save that for another review because I will be doing a double review of Days of Future Past and Apocalypse, because all y'all who said Days of Future Past was good, shut up, okay? But enough about that. We're talking about Death Note and X-Force. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts about it because I know you're a big diehard Death Note fan. So
I am
what
not
is
a
your
Death Note
take?
fan, but I can tell if it's really bad or not.
What is your take on Death Note, dude? I'm movie.
Speechless. I'm just speechless. Like, they ruined everyone's character.
Did you at least finish the whole movie?
Where the ending where both of them died, like, that is so stupid.
Okay, so you got from beginning to end. That's all I need to know, because I know there are people who I talked to behind the scenes that said I couldn't get through the movie.
That was so stupid what they did.
We'll discuss that in a minute. Okay, CC, did you watch the movie? And if not, do you like Death Note?
I actually have no opinion on Death Note. It's good in its own points, but also bad in its own points. What I know about the movie is actually the writer, Hyogumi Oka. It's really hard to pronounce, but I've actually always loved his work.
Okay, cool. For me, and this is really unpopular, and I know a lot of my friends might hang me, beat me, shoot me, or I don't know, torch my house, or lynch. No, we shouldn't be talking about lynching after what happened a couple of weeks ago. But you know what I mean. We have a diverse amount of friends who have said that they don't like this movie. Some have said that this movie is hilariously bad. For me,
it's one of those so bad, so good kind of things.
Yeah, for me, I can't speak for everyone. It's not that bad. It's okay. And I say okay.
You're fooling yourself,
man.
No,
dude, I watched this movie from beginning to end, okay? And there are
But here's
parts
the
of the
thing.
movie.
You
There
really
wait,
came
wait,
in with the
wait. There
expectation
are
that it'll
par-
be bad.
No, there are parts of the movie that I did like, and I do admire the director for trying. But there are parts, including the ending that you have already said, that is genuinely stupid. Overall,
Would have been better.
overall, the movie is
where
average.
Well, the only part that made me chuckle a bit is where Ryuk and Light pretty much were arguing a bit.
Was
where,
it the part where
you know what I mean?
was it the part where Light had said his name Ryuk and he just comes in like, hold up, first of all, my name is Ryuk. Get it right, you damn American. I actually like that part. That part made me laugh because I'm like, that was
that
good.
one made me chuckle a bit, honestly.
Okay.
And also, it's just their interactions when they're being dicks to each other, basically.
Oh yeah, that's all. Well, I wouldn't say in the anime they were dicks to one another, but I actually
Yeah.
But here's the thing. All right, so here's a question. I want you to try X-Force. Is there anything about the movie that you did like? Give me at least 4 or 5 4 or 5 things that you actually liked about the movie. Or at least give me a couple. Give me a couple of things that you did like. We'll
I'll
tear
only
down.
tell
Is there
one.
even
It's
any?
just the only parts I like is when they interact, when Ryuk and Light are interacting with each other. But that's about it. Everything else is just.
You
Why?
didn't like L?
L is the only good part, but that's just me stretching it.
You just stretch it. Try stretching it as much as possible.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
I'm not gonna
I
stretch
think
it
the
for-
musical's way better.
Wait. There's a musical?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
There is. I can link
The
it to you
music?
later.
Link it, please do.
Wait,
I will look for it in my
Wait,
files.
which
Hold
one?
on.
There's apparently a Death Note musical that I was not aware of.
I actually
You are
watched
so out of the loop, love.
Okay, to be fair, in fairness,
Dude,
and I'm before we,
I watched the anime. I watched the drama and the live action in Japan. Live action in Japan is interesting. The drama is also.
I'm going.
I like the drama.
I'm sorry.
The unpopular opinion for me, I like the drama better than the anime personally. But that's just unpopular.
No, that's fine. And I'm a level with y'all. In fairness, this is what I like about the movie. Okay, because because I went to this movie trying to be optimistic. As much as I did not want this movie to be good, I did not want to find anything remotely good about the movie. I just wanted to straight up hate it. There are things about the movie that I actually did think was okay, and I actually do admire the director, Adam Wingard, for attempting to make something. I like L. The guy who plays L, I really did like. I can't remember that dude's name. His name was.
I think I have it in my documents of who played him.
Yeah, Lakeith Stanfield. Lakeith Stanfield.
Okay, send it over.
Lakeith Stanfield was in Get Out, which if none of y'all have watched Get Out yet, please do, because Get Out is honestly, arguably one of the best, probably the best movie of the year, in my opinion. It's but that's not comic book related or anything like that. I have not seen Dunkirk, Detroit, and Dark Tower yet, so I will say Get Out is number 1 right now. I really like his portrayal as L, even though I kind of find it awkward from time to time. But to be fair, L's a really awkward character in the anime and the manga. Willem Dafoe honestly owns the Ryuk casting. I love Willem Dafoe as Ryuk because of the fact that Willem Dafoe is Ryuk in real life. Willem Dafoe is just creepy bastard. He legit looks like Matt Dillon's older creepy brother. Like, so I was okay. What, do you know who Matt Dillon is, X-Force? Matt Dillon. Do you know who Matt Dillon is?
Doesn't ring a bell.
You
You
ever
tell me
watched-
the roles he played.
You ever seen The Outsiders?
No.
Did you ever watch Wild Things? With Neve Campbell
closer.
and Denise Richards?
No, I don't know that one.
Well, those are the only good roles that Nick Ever's ever in, so it's all good. The Outsiders was based off that book that they probably had you read in like middle school and high school about the greasers and the soaps and stuff like that. And he was a greaser with homeboy Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid. Never mind. The point is, Willem Dafoe's just a creepy dude in general, okay? And I do like his portrayal. I like the fact that they touch on things that, like the rules of the Death Note and all that stuff.
They actually changed it quite a bit.
Yeah, there are some changes that I did not find that I didn't find that turned out well. Like, but we'll get into that in the negatives and stuff like that. I like the twists to the. There are parts of the movie that I do like. Like, listen, hear me out. I like the fact that Mia or Misa in the anime, the American version is Mia. I like that, like, she is just a deceiving,
Hey, Cece, is it me or is his voices being robotic?
You both went robotic for a second.
My bad. Am I still good?
Oh, that's interesting.
You're good.
Okay, we should be good now.
Mia is just a conniving, deceiving,
They ruined her character.
No.
Period. They ruined her character.
I will say this.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna say this right now. This is really unpopular. I found her annoying as hell in the anime, and in the movie. In this movie, respectively, I find them both annoying in different perspectives. I find Misa annoying in the anime because she's just wants Light to go down her DMs, and he ain't giving it to her because he's trying to make the world a better place.
No, she just wants.
God.
Well, let's put it this way. Misa just wants to gain the recognition of. She just wants recognition from Light.
No, she wanted the bone.
One,
she wanted the bone Light, and this dude was not putting out. No,
but even then,
he was not putting
that
out.
Too.
That's all. In this one, he was putting out, but in a really weird sense. And
they made Light's portrayal terrible. It's like
I'm not saying it's
He
good.
described him as being high IQ and such. Like, let's say he's extremely smart. He's very charismatic.
This dude is doing people's math.
He made him seem like he. But the thing is, the way they portrayed him, it makes it seem he has no self-control. He's not sociopathic enough to be able to do anything properly. He's basically thinking with his lower head than his upper head, basically.
Well, yeah, he just got the fresh taste of you know what. He got
bullshit.
her coffee.
He
got her coffee, and
bullshit.
he would. But no. I'm not saying it's a good thing. Let me point it like that. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just finding things about the movie that I actually did enjoy. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. I even like I like the actor who played his dad, Shia Wilhelm. He's also in Agent Carter. He was also in Boardwalk Empire. He was in whatchamacallit,
for a minor role, it works.
But yeah, for a minor role, it works.
Surprisingly.
And
I'll give it that.
I will say this: what caught me off guard, the guy who was working with L before he got into the limo in Japan, that was the dude from Heroes. And I screamed because I'm like, oh my god, they got dudes from Heroes. Let's go. This movie actually could be good. No.
Did they just blow the budget on? Did they just blow the budget on high-profile actors that they forgot about the writing?
No, they blew it on. They blew their budget on special effects like the deaths and the freaking and that roller coaster, that Ferris wheel scene.
That's unnecessary. Okay.
That Ferris wheel scene is stupid.
Okay, let's put it this way. The way the death works, it is unnecessary because in the original and most of the Japanese adaptations, the origin, basically, he's efficient. He doesn't care for it.
He doesn't care about the deaths.
Yeah.
This is heart attacks.
So why would he go out of his way?
I'll defend this. I'll defend this part. I'll defend this part real quick because of the fact that I can defend this. I can make an argument out of that because of the fact that in the anime, I don't read the mangas, so all you weebs out there, please don't be telling me that the manga's better because I ain't got time for that.
Reckless is a weeb.
You can go to hell, X-Force. So like in the anime, Light wrote down how the homeboy was going to die when he was trying to rape that woman, and he got ran over by that truck, and then and so forth, and he would write on how people would die and stuff like in these ways. So I do admire the fact that the director of the movie did touch on like, oh, you need to have a specific way on how they die and stuff like that. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
So he changed that rule. Okay.
I was okay with that. But before
kind of
I go,
interesting,
yeah,
honestly.
before I go any further, let me point this out real quick because there are people who are probably gonna be who are on Facebook who I linked this to, who are my friends who are probably mad at me because I'm defending this movie. Let me point it like this: I've seen the anime. I even rewatched the anime after the movie was done. I will say this:
watch a live action movie.
No, I ain't got time. No, I'm not gonna. I don't have time for that because I've watched. Here's my thing. Because when it comes to adaptations,
I think is watching the anime.
No. When it comes to adaptations about movies, I don't care if you're America. I don't care if you're Japan. If you're a bad adaptation, I'm gonna call you out for it. I watched the Attack on Titan adaptation. That movie was god awful. At no point in the anime or in the manga did niggas throw titans judo throwing style. Okay. So and
let's put it this way.
In my defense,
we can universally agree that DBZ sucks. We can universally agree.
What movie?
Right.
What movie?
The DBZ live action.
What movie? What movie?
Ball Z.
What movie? Which one?
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, so when it comes to the Death Note anime, I will say this. We can complain all day about Nat Turner's performance as Light and stuff like that, and how overdramatic it was, especially the scene where he meets Ryuk. When he met Ryuk, I'm not gonna lie, I defended this because I'm like, I'm sorry. In the anime, Light is way too nonchalant about this death god in his presence,
well,
and
he
gets
doesn't
up.
care. He's smart.
Yes, in this one, I'm sorry. If you were me, look, X-Force, if you or I ever got our hands on a Death Note and we saw this demon death god looking Willem Dafoe looking nigga in front of us,
I would question now. I'm like, wait, what are you even doing here? What did I do?
You would scream your head off and run. You would do a barrel roll. Yes, you would. Don't try.
I would actually question it.
Don't try to be high and mighty about this. You would do
it.
Okay, fine. Well, maybe it's just me because I'm the only black one here. I'd be like, hell no. You a demon. The devil's a lie. I'm gonna tuck and barrel. I'm gonna do a barrel roll out the damn window and pray the guy don't die. But aside from that, like, I will say this: we can complain all day about Nat Wolf's performance as Light. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the anime is perfect either, because that damn anime is way too over exaggerated. And okay, like the fact, like, I will take this chip and eat it. And then all you hear is this opera. I'm like, dude, you did not have to be over. You do not have to be over dramatic about eating a damn potato chip.
If you can't tell, he's very passionate about it, much more than I am.
Again, I'm not defending. I'm not defending. I'm just saying, Death Note is just as bad when it comes to being melodramatic as this movie is. Okay. Oh, I will say this,
which is like I said, that's why I enjoyed the Japanese drama version of it.
I actually might watch the Japanese drama version of it because, honestly, again, rewatching the anime, I'm like, maybe it's just me.
It's your mistake. You watched the anime.
I think that Death Note, I think Death Note, the show, is good, but looking back when I was a kid and I watched it, I thought it was like one of the best things ever. And then I realized I don't care about the show all that much because after L dies in the show, I don't care about the show anymore. I don't care about Nier. I don't care about Mello. They just look like two emo punk rock band members who just walked on set. So and just like L in the anime. So I do admire Lakeith Stanfield's performance as L because he's just weird. I just got out of the white woman's house that kept me as her slave, and now I'm going through a little PTSD. Like, I like that part. If I think that Death Note takes place after the events of Get Out, it'll make me feel better about L's performance. But now let's get into the negatives, because I know you got a lot of negatives. So X-Force, I'm gonna let you go first.
Well,
you go ahead.
Well, before I go into negative, like I said before, Light's performance. I'm not Light's performance. My bad. L's performance. Yeah, that's pretty much the only redeeming factor. Anyways, how should I put it? The negatives.
Go ahead.
The biggest criticism for me, the soundtrack. And you know I'm very anal about
soundtracks.
Music.
No, the soundtrack's bad.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
Yeah. And I really want to pick apart everything, but the ending, that really set me off.
I'm pretty sure it did.
It really set me off. Really bad. And the cliffhanger ending, like what the hell is the point of it?
Well, in fairness, they're planning on they want a sequel to this movie. I don't know why. I mean,
But with the performance that one, I doubt it's gonna happen.
again,
at all.
I don't know why. I don't see the point of a sequel. I really don't.
But anyways, let's pass it on to Cece because I'm pretty sure she has a
Yeah,
far more
Cece,
to say than I
you're
do.
our guest. So what are your gripes about this movie?
I've only known mostly the intro, or not really intro. How do I explain this? I know I've done list of the cast because honestly, I was actually really hyped for this movie. I thought it would actually meet up to my expectations. So I only know the plot intro and up to the point where it's explaining the version of it. I know the cast and who actually started directing it because I thought it was actually going to be good. But it didn't really meet up to my expectations, to be honest.
Damn, that's
As
no. I was saying, damn. you
Nate Wolf,
expect this movie to be
he could
good?
have done so much better. Nate Wolf could have done better. He's done better than this.
Like what?
What happened?
He-
What happened
Long-
with you?
Long story short, executive meddling.
Oh,
That's the long
Nathan
story short.
Nick
Dale.
Lakeith Stanfield. You could have done better. Honestly, in order to quality, I get you were Mia, but honestly, if you're a love interest, you should really get into the role instead of just think, oh yeah, I'm here. I exist.
There's another problem. It's like, what's the point of doing this? What's the point of putting his name onto the Death Note? There's no
I know.
point to it. You just
I just
And-
hold on. I just realized something. You can't if you put your name in the Death Note. That won't kill you, would it?
I don't
It will
think
kill
it
you.
If you're the owner of the Death Note,
No, it will kill
wouldn't
you.
Kill you. It would. Okay.
it will kill you.
It will.
It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter if you're an owner or not. It will kill you straight up.
Okay.
This is even proven in the movie version of Death Note in Japan, which is a separate timeline actually.
Oh, jeez.
I will be
Yeah.
honest here, I could really see William Dafoe doing a lot better if he was a demonic god of death. He had his own points where it was bad, but he also had his points where it was good.
Again,
In acting wise, it would have been better.
Willem Dafoe is the best part of the whole movie. Like, if there's nothing else that I could try to defend this movie for, I will say that Willem Dafoe is
Oh yeah,
probably
I
the
can
best
agree.
choice. I mean, again, this nigga is creepy in real life. Why not give him a creepy character to play?
Let's give him a character that will make sense for you.
Pretty much.
He was actually the best for me. I feel like he actually suited the character. I'm just meaning, like, in certain areas, he just, like, got really cute instead of scary for me. So I thought it was actually funny. But, let me just say this. Nate Wolf, next time, don't be retarded. Actually do good in your job.
Don't go full retard, Nat Wolf. He went
Do
full retard.
better in your job. Actually
this is what
try
happens.
being good.
Well, this is what I could think of why it doesn't always work. For games, it's understandable, but for anime adaptations, from what I can tell, they don't read the whole thing and get why people love it in the first place. So they don't capture the essence of why people love the series as a whole. Instead they go for surface level, like, oh, this is interesting, which results in any anime, movies, and video games to be critically panned consistently in Hollywood. It's the main cause of it. They don't look at their source material and figure out and know exactly why people love it.
I think I mean, for me, I was gonna say for my negatives, for real quick, I'll just go through my negatives real quick and we can continue discussion. For my negatives, I feel as if why is Light using the Death Note to get Poon? Why? Just why? Like, you saved Mia. Next thing you know, this dude is now smashing her, and they have like this whole, oh yeah, like you're killing people. I'm so wet. Let's smash while we write people's names in the death note.
Here's another dumb part. Let's put it this way: assuming that we ignore everything up to, assuming we ignore all the bad stuff, the plot is also really dumb. Light was about to get all the supporters, and then Mia, Mika, whatever her
Mia, not
Mia.
Misa, Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to think about it anymore. Mia basically wrote all the names of the FBI's and just killed all of them.
No, and that's what no. That's what I don't understand. In the anime, if Light were to have like when Misa or Mia, whoever the hell, when Light's booty call touched the Death Note, she was able to see Ryuk. How come when she touches the Death Note, she's not able to see him? I don't get it.
That's a good question. She's supposed to see him.
Like
The plot had so many problems. It was just.
again, I admire the director for trying, and I will say this again. This is not the worst adaptation I have watched. I have watched plenty of god awful adaptations. Hi Dragon Ball, even though I'm not supposed to talk about you. Hi Ghost in the Shell. This one tried, but at the same time, I think they, I think they forgot about like the premise of the whole story arc of Death Note on its own. Like Light.
They also ruined his reason as well. Like, why does he do it? Because in the original, the core of him is he wants justice done to the world, and he will do anything and everything he could to make it happen. In fact, even though he's evil, his intentions were he has good intentions, even though they're kind of evil. Yes, they're morally questionable, basically. Actually, no, not morally questionable. Morally unacceptable.
Yeah, because you're playing God. You're playing God and acting like God, even though you're not God, and you're just being a pretentious what's the word?
Let's put it this way. Well, I'm gonna shorthand this one. There's actually a theory going on, like how many killings did Kira did, like all the Kiras did.
Okay.
And guess what? He actually did get results. He pretty much saved a lot by killing those people. He actually saves the lives of the others.
Oh yeah, well,
in the same vein as Hiroshima.
That's a good way. I know that's a good way of putting it. I think another problem for me is that there are changes that I honestly found to be pointless. Like, you didn't have to make these changes for the movie. Like, I'm happy L stayed alive in this movie, because in the anime, spoilers for anyone who's never watched the anime, in the anime, L dies. Like, Light beats L and kills him, and that's why you have two new characters come in, Nier and Mello, which is god awful. I'm again, the second half of Death Note, the anime, is just stupid, and I will fight you tooth and nail about that. But for this one, L survived, which I'm happy about. I'm okay with L surviving. But the changes, like Light's mom not being around, which gives him, they pretty much fridge his mom to make him progress as a character on why he now decides I'm gonna use the Death Note. And I think that's one big problem I have. I'm like, you didn't have to fridge Light's mother in order to progress his story on why he becomes Kira and stuff like that.
Well, I can make a recommendation for you.
All right,
if you want to see L alive, where to the point of him, up to the point where he actually defeated Light, look no further than the movie version of the Death Note in Japan.
So wait, so L doesn't die in the Japanese in the adaptation in Japan?
he did die still, but he
That's
he lived
stupid.
long enough for him to defeat Light.
That's still
basically.
stupid. To me, that's still stupid. In general, I think in the anime itself, it was just stupid how like Light is so smart. Like he knows what L is planning on doing, and he still wins. He beats L. Like the whole thing is just between L and Light. It's like the whole
No,
Sherlock
but
Holmes.
L
and,
wins against L in this one.
You mean
Like,
L wins against
this
Light?
What well, I'm going to end up spoiling it.
Go
What
ahead. I
happened
don't
is
care.
L actually wrote his own name, and Light is trying to kill L, but because L already put his own name on the death note, it didn't come true.
Okay.
And so Light's plan comes unraveled, and Light failed miserably, and he actually got killed by Ryuk.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I
He
should
got
probably
killed
check
by
out.
Death
I should probably check that out. But anyways, but going back to his, a few more, and then we can end the review right here. Because honestly, I think this review is honestly for you to vent your frustration, and CC as well. Because for me, I found the movie to be average, but I know crap when I see it. The ending is just.
Could have done so much better.
The ending is stupid. I fairly admit that. Again, like the whole
music
the crux,
is stupid as well.
The whole crux of Light being who he is because he doesn't have a mother figure. No, not just that. He has no mother figure around him to put his ass in check. Excuse my language. And then he's doing it so he can go down.
He has a
the
mother
DMs.
though.
No, he doesn't. His mom's not around. His mom's dead in the movie. Remember, she got raped and murdered by the mobster. In the anime, yes, she's alive. She's alive in the anime. I'm talking about the movie. But like it just because of the fact that he has no mother figure in the Nat Wolf version, and he's just slinging it and going down in Mia's DMs and stuff like that. He has no control. Like, and I think that's the big thing. In the anime, say what you want about him not having control. Light was in control most of the entire time up until when L dies. When L dies, he loses control. He's like, yes, I done it. I'm gonna eat more chips this epically and write more notes, more names in the death note. Like that's the.
It's more. This is what happened because he finally beat L, but the thing is, what causes his own undoing is his own ego and god complex. Which is a typical flaw of men once they defeat their biggest threat.
I do like the fact that they actually try to give Light humanity in this version instead of him just being like ultimate god.
Nah.
I will restore order and make this world my vision. I will be God. No, because of again, going back to the anime, it's so freaking melodramatic and over the top on how this 16, 17-year-old boy is like, I will seek justice and vengeance, and I will become the god of this new humanity.
Of Linkin Park song that time.
Which one? Numb?
Like
or crawling in my skin?
Yes, thank you.
I become so. You know what? If you put that song in both the anime and the movie, you really wouldn't be able to tell it apart. Because they are both numb characters.
I'm pretty sure they will actually play it, but here's the problem. It'll fit the movie in a bad way because it's already bad as it is, but at the same time though, they're gonna blow. That's a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done with my review. But overall, for me, in my opinion, is this the worst film adaptation of an anime? No, not by a long shot. It's average as hell, and it has a lot of problems. But it has moments in the movie where I can easily say the director did try. The ending's stupid, I give you that. The soundtrack is all over the place, and they turn Light. And even though I've crapped all over Light in both the anime and the film, what I do admire about the anime is that he is a smart intellectual person who somehow is getting pooned all over the place, and he just stays celibate. In this one, he's just a whiny, skinny, Quicksilver looking nigga I totally forgot. I totally forgot.
He's worse.
Tell me
Let's
why.
put it this way.
No, hold up.
Okay,
Tell
which
me
L is worse
why.
in your case? Like, okay, CC and Reckless. Which L is worse? The anime manga live action, Japanese live action variant of Light, or the American Light?
I've never seen the Japanese version, so I just say the American Light, and I'll give you my reason in a minute. CC, what do you think?
Which is worse, American Light or
Oh,
Japanese
wait,
Light?
ending burden here? Oh,
I'm sorry. We kind of like threw you out. Well,
Nah,
It's
that's your
alright.
fault because you're being too passionate.
I'm being passionate
that's
because.
a good thing, though.
Thank you.
Though I will say the Japanese version actually has very good points, and I've actually really liked that one most. But America could have used a little bit more love from the director.
So are you saying the
She likes
Japanese?
the Japanese.
Yeah.
She likes the Japanese version.
way better.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I can
agree.
actually disagree with you, Reckless. I'm sorry to say, but what you were saying earlier without a mother in his life, I can actually back up why he's the way he is.
Oh, go ahead. By all
Mother
means.
can have damages effects on a child's sense of security in the world. Children do not have who do not form secure attachments with their mothers or are not stable. Consistent caregivers can angst, doubt, and hesitance about the world around them. Children do not, without their mothers or fathers, even with the mother role is without. Without a mother role, the child basically gets no form of, endearment.
Oh
The
no.
world basically becomes a hollow, just husk for them.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just saying, in general, without a mother figure, this was pretty much his downfall. But in general, when it comes to characters who have lost some form of a parental figure, and they don't have that parental figure in their lives, that becomes part of their downfall when they become the anti-hero or the villain or the antagonist of a story arc or something like that. Like,
And it does affect them very harshly, but sometimes it can be a good thing. The director just didn't go the right way around it. He could have made Light have more doubts of what he was doing instead of just like, oh, I'm just gonna rule the world with one hand and kill everything I don't like. That was the director's downfall.
Oh no.
Light could have been directed way better if he had given just a little bit more love of how he lost his mom. And if we actually got more spotlight on how that could have helped him or debuffed him, it would have helped him be critical.
I will say that.
I have never thought of it, honestly. That is a very good point, actually, and
It's a very good point. Like I said, I'm
And
not arguing
honestly-
I'm not arguing about that. I'm just saying in general, like having a parental figure, one or two parental figures, it doesn't matter. It will be a downfall of a person's character, a character development of someone, and that's why I made the argument about my reasoning for why I don't like that is because of the fact that you essentially fridge Light's mom in order to progress his story arc, like how they fridge.
that's not cool.
Like how they fridged Elektra in Daredevil to progress Daredevil's character development, or Kyle Rayner's girlfriend fridging her
Let's put it
and
this
stuff like that.
way.
If I'm using comic books as an example, sure.
Yeah, but let's put it this way: they make women disposable in this one.
That's true.
But this is a problem. That's another problem with Hollywood. They make women disposable to further the arc of a said protagonist. And yes, I'm treating them as objects for the sake of purpose.
No. There are movies. No, you're right. There are movies where they use female characters, whether they're leads or supporters, as objects to progress the male characters' character development and stuff. Like I'm not arguing with you about that, but I see what you mean. But for me, if we're going back to the question, because we keep going on tangents, I still say the American version of American Light is still way more annoying, because this nigga looks like Quicksilver from Avengers: Age of Ultron. He looks like skinny Quicksilver. It's Quicksilver ain't got no gains. Like, bruh, eat a steak, do some push-ups, do some chin-ups, nigga. Like, why you looking like you look like you would be part of You look like a reject from Evanescence.
Damn.
Yeah, I said
Speaking of
it.
Evanescence.
No, we're not going the emo
speaking
route.
of Evanescence, though. No. Evanescence is actually making songs for children.
That's a discussion for another time.
Adaptation.
I know. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
No, I'm not joking. It's like how
Wake
Christian,
me up in the
no, not
morning.
Christian, no.
Call me before my
And
bus
another-
leaves me for school.
Nah, no. It's actually genuinely good though, because she has a very good voice.
What's up, Jet? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're live. For those of y'all who want to know, who will be watching this later on, we also do live reviews of movies and television shows on Twitch. So please be sure, if you ever want to be involved and interact with us, be sure to watch the live reviews on Twitch. What's up, Just J Sama? And shouts to Just J Sama. He reached over 1,000 subscribers this summer on his YouTube channel. So please be sure to check out his channel at youtube.com/justjsama, and be sure to hit my boy Hermit Jackson. But back to the ending. So the conclusion of this.
Oh, the ending.
The conclusion of the review. Overall, for me, this movie is not bad. It's not awful. It's okay. So y'all talk about Defenders already. Just Jay, the Defenders review is already up on my YouTube channel, dude. Go ahead and check that out. I did it with Mr. Godchild 15.
Did you call Godchild a miss?
I said Mr. Godchild. X-Force.
I thought you said Mrs.
X-Force.
I heard Mrs. too.
X-Force, I know where you live, buddy. I know where you live, buddy.
Oh man.
Reckless, I can agree with you on how the American does look really bad for his character. The Japanese version actually looks more unique and mostly connecting with the character himself.
I'm pretty sure he does. I've never watched the Japanese version.
Actually, the Japanese version, I actually felt his descent to
madness?
the dark side, and I really felt it, and I like it.
It made
Although
me connect with the character, and I actually felt really happy seeing it. It made me connect into that character in a deeper level.
Even though evil character, even though they're supposed to be evil, we're all human. We connect with everyone. Doesn't matter if someone is good or not. If we don't connect with them, they're meaningless to us. And that's kind of interesting as humans. We always want to understand one another, whether it's good or bad.
Well,
with that said,
I don't want to get philosophical with this. This review took it just took way too damn long.
Anyways, with that said, this is what I think about the movie.
Go ahead.
This is what I think about the movie.
Failure.
Okay, so you hate the movie. CC, what are your thoughts about the movie? Well, what are your final thoughts? Would you watch it again? Yes or no?
I would, after rewatching the anime, to actually be more, well, how to define it, more critical with it. It could have been so much better. It doesn't even deserve the 43 Rotten Tomatoes it has. Honestly,
It actually got 43.
Yes,
What?
It
That's
deserves
really
12.
high.
It deserves a 12.
Okay, and
Okay.
To answer your question, Just Jay, because X-Force is a diehard fan of this damn anime, so whatever.
I'm not a diehard fan. I'm very
point-
critical
the
about it.
point is,
do I like it or not?
If you're
That's
Just Jay's asking, is this worse than Dragon Ball Evolution? Hell no. This movie's actually watchable. There are moments in the movie that are actually good, surprisingly. Now, would I watch this movie again? If there's alcohol involved, maybe, sure. But for now, it's all right.
Oh, drinking game.
Yeah,
You know what?
drinking
We
game.
should
How many
think of drinking
times?
game, how many? You know what? Let's do it.
What?
One shot for. Okay, the alcohol would be beer because I'm pretty
Obviously.
sure we're all gonna be miserable by the end of it.
I'll be down
even
for
if
a
we.
count.
So how?
Yeah.
well,
So
how
every
many-
shot for every single stupid thing that light does. Let's put and how many bad soundtracks.
Oh,
We should do that.
he says, "Yo, stream
Like,
that."
that's-
I would love to watch that.
Anything that, okay, some stupid things that a character does and bad soundtracks. Well, let's take a shot of beer for that one.
Okay.
Because if we do vodka or any of the hard liquor stuff, we will die.
That's true.
Every time you see a light on the screen, take a shot of whiskey.
Every time L knocks something over, take a shot. Because he knocked over a lot of things, including like the car.
Every time you see.
Oh man.
Hold
Really?
on. Trying to
Alright.
remember how to pronounce his name. Every time you see Riku into the fucking screen, you just take a shot.
Alright, I think we've escalated this review. Overall, guys, the movie for X-Force hates the movie and probably wants it to burn in a dumpster fire. CC expected more. I don't care much about Death Note, the anime, or the manga, or anything like that, so I honestly don't give a damn about it. I would just say this movie's average.
Let's give it a number first. CC Ray says she has a 12. She gave it a 12.
Out of what?
For
Let's say what out of
Rotten
Out of
Tomatoes,
100? Oh, a 12%. No,
Yeah.
if we're gonna score between 1 and 10, I give it a 4. It's below average. No, you know, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. It's not the worst. It's an average movie, so I need to give it an average score. I give it a 5 out of 10.
As for long, it's gonna be on the high side. I'm being very generous right here with a 4.
That's fine.
I'm being very generous with that, because I have to look over what they have done right and what they have done wrong in this case. If I was a lot harsher, it'll be
Maybe a 1.
2.
I know
It'll be
you
a
give
2.
it. You probably give it a 0.
That's me. That's me on an emotional level. That'll be 0, no doubt.
All right. And CC, what do you give it, girl?
being very generous as I am, I'll give it a 1.
That's. And on that note, thank you.
And I thought I was a critic.
And on that note, guys, thank you very much for this for watching and or listening. Shouts to Just Jay Sama. Again, please be sure to follow him on YouTube. He's hit over 1,000 followers. subscribers, or whatever you want to call it. Even though YouTube's algorithm doesn't like minorities succeeding, that's a different story. Anyways, so as our guest, CC, what are your closing words for tonight's review?
Well, all I could really say is, in for future movies about anime, please just try to actually keep up with the good ones. Actually try keeping it dear, but if you try, that's okay. I still believe that there could be better. And on my closing statement, thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. Do you have a YouTube or a Twitter you want to plug?
I have both, but I don't want to be greedy, so I'm okay.
Let's go. We share the wealth.
Well, at least you're not as evil as I am, because I would treat people as objects. No joke right here. You're just lucky you're on my good side.
All right, X-Force, okay, is that your closing thoughts? Your closing words? Okay, what's your closing words?
This will explain it.
All right, there you go. Game over, people. And for me,
anyways, and to promote myself, my two most recent streams, you'll see how luck really hates me, and simultaneously how much a small mistake can cost you a big race.
all right, and my closing thoughts are: thank you guys very much for always stopping by to watch or hear or listen to our live reviews of whatever. Defenders is currently up on my YouTube channel. Link will be in the description box below if you're on YouTube. I'll re-upload it on Twitch on the upload later on tonight probably. And yeah, thank you guys very much. Thank you X-Force and thank you CC for being here. Shouts to my boy Robbie.
No problem.
Shouts to my boy Robbie. Robbie couldn't make it, and I know he had a lot to say about this. He might have argued with both of us on our thoughts because he says it's not the worst thing he's ever watched. But we'll get him again. We'll get him on the next one. Next review, and I will say this right now, even if this is a recording on YouTube, the next review will be Amazon Prime's exclusive show, The Tick. I just finished watching it. The show is great, and I have a lot to say about that one. But I will review that very
That sounds pretty good, surprisingly. The Tick.
It's a great show.
I might watch it.
It's 6 episodes. It's really good.
Speaking of which, I can recommend you something else. Have you watched The Borgias?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
It's pretty good. I gotta keep watching it.
Yeah, I actually like it. The one that got me into is Assassin's Creed, surprisingly.
Alright, well, whatever. So, this has been a live review of Death Note. If you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Reckless Fox, so you can suck it. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitch at The Reckless Fox. And also be sure to follow me here on Twitch, where I do my live reviews and Let's Plays, and giving these people these hands in Overwatch and Street Fighter, because y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see me. And
Who do you play in Street Fighter anyways?
I use Cody.
You Chun-Li? Zangief.
I use Cody because
And Balrog.
I use Cody because I'm edgy. Oh my god. So it doesn't matter. Alright, guys, thank you very much. And until, as always, this is Reckless Fox. And as always, peace out. NCC and X-Force. And as always, peace out. Bless up. And keep on working things $20 or less. And we'll see you whenever we do another review. Deuces.